This is Twit.
Google announced 2 new products in a press breakfast today, a rasher of products, if you will. The Nexus 7, which was widely leaked, is an update to the tablet with a 1920 by 1200 display, thinner profile, and the same 1.5 gigahertz Snapdragon S4 Pro 8064 processor as the Nexus 4 phone has. The new Nexus 7 is $229 for the 16 gig version, $269 for the 32 gig version, and $349 US for the 32 gigabyte LTE version. Available July 30th. The more surprising announcement was the Chromecast. It's an HDMI dongle powered by USB that lets you stream YouTube, Netflix, and any Chrome tab to your television. Google also announced an SDK for the Chromecast to allow developers to add a button to enable streaming to the Chromecast. The dongle is $35 and ships as early as July 28th.
Apple's third quarter was good, not great, but good. The company reported earnings per share of $7.47 on revenue of $35.3 billion, which did beat Wall Street estimates. Apple shipped 31 million iPhones for the quarter, which is less than the 37.4 million it shipped in the quarter prior, but more than 26 million that it shipped a year ago, and above analyst expectations for 26 million. However, it shipped only 14.6 million iPads, which is down from the 17 million it sold in the prior year, and quite well below the 18 million that analysts were hoping for. Mac sales also down with 3.8 million units shipped.
Facebook's product manager for ads told ABC News that in the future, when you hide a post on your news feed, you'll have the ability to tell Facebook why you didn't like that particular post. If a post is found to be offensive by many people, Facebook may not display that post to the rest of Facebook. Expect testing of the feature soon so you can give Facebook more and more information.
Is because it's stupid an option?
It might be.
I don't know. NVIDIA will introduce Project Logan at SIGGRAPH in Anaheim next week. Based on the Kepler architecture, Logan promises to bring workstation-quality graphics processing to mobile devices. And NVIDIA claims it'll consume a third of the power of today's tablet GPUs. Also at SIGGRAPH, NVIDIA announced the NVIDIA Quadro, that's with a D, Quadro K6000, which the company calls the most powerful graphics card on the market with 12 gigabytes of onboard memory. It's not power efficient at all, but it's not meant to be. It's marketed to people who make feature films, manufacture cars, or work with large geological data sets. So this is big enterprise stuff. K6000 will be available this autumn.
Twitter's got a new TV ad targeting platform that, at least for a short time, featured actual users like you and me tweeting things that we actually didn't tweet. On Twitter's advertising blog, the company posted a screenshot of users Subhash Chander, William Mazzio, and Neil Gottlieb singing the praises of an ad for something called Barista Bar, except that they didn't actually tweet any of that stuff. What? The fake tweets have since been removed, replaced with tweets from Twitter ads employees, but SFGate reports that the original post had also already been tweeted by the official Twitter ads account, was then retweeted to about 1.5 million users' timelines, and everybody got freaked out because they don't want words put in their mouth.
Michael Dell is continuing his effort to take the company he founded private. He, along with investment firm Silver Lake, are now offering to pay $13.75 per share in cash, which is up from his previous offer of $13.65. The new offer would yield shareholders $150 million more than before. If the shareholders want to take advantage of the new deal, Michael Dell has a requirement. A simple majority of shareholders is all that is necessary to approve the deal. A vote is scheduled for August 2nd.
Yeah, so no vote today. They moved it off again. U.S. House of Representatives Representative Justin Amash and John Conyers of Michigan will get 30 minutes today to discuss an amendment to the Department of Defense Appropriations Act of 2014. Their proposal would prohibit intelligence agencies from collecting phone records unless they relate specifically to a person under investigation. The President and the Senate Intelligence Committee have urged the House to vote against the amendment.
Video chatting app Glide, have you heard of it? It's a mobile messenger for both iPhone and Android, has risen from basically nowhere to as high as number 6 of the apps overall in Apple's App Store and number 1 in the App Store's social networking selection. In fact, it's closing in on Instagram, according to AppData's leaderboards. And on the App Store on the iPhone, it actually bumped Instagram from spot number 15, at least in the US. Now, the company, based in Jerusalem, Israel, says it hasn't paid for advertisement and all this growth is organic and viral.
I got really excited when I installed Glide because Sarah sent me a message, but it's a Sarah from Glide. It's like the default thing.
I was going to say, because I didn't do that.
No, of course you wouldn't. Finally, some good earnings news for a phone maker. LG reported Q2 earnings of 15.23 trillion Korean won, up 10.1% year over year, and due in particular to mobile. LG shipped a company best 12.1 million smartphones in the quarter, up 34.5% from last year. LG expects its mass market L and F series to continue to drive sales, while its high-end G series increases product competitiveness. LG is expected to announce the new G2 phone in New York August 7th.
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals just rejected Fox's appeal to stop Dish Network's Hopper DVR. Now, the Ninth Circuit Court said that the lower court did not abuse its discretion and then rejected Fox's appeal. Fox claimed that Dish was infringing on copyright and Dish breached contracts.